Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Zach.
I am Will. Today we are playing BattleTech Alpha Strike. We're going to do it up on the hexes again. It's our favorite way to play with the variable damage. We have updated our modifiers to match the current errata for the game. So it's going to change things a little bit, but I think in a good way.
Yeah, and we'll get into the specifics of that as we're playing, just so that we don't spend too much time talking now. But we are doing an escalation of our first video on the channel, the Free Rasalhague Republic versus the Federated Suns. Yeah, we all know you're playing Rasalhague. It's great. Instead of 2 Scout Lances with VTOL assets, we're going to take 2 main Battle Lances each. And in order to make the points more fair, Will has a sneaky little unit of battle armor that are skill rank 2.
Yeah, they're elite. Still very squishy. And I, for some reason, had the terrible idea of naming the commander, so I got attached to them.
Yeah, that attachment's not going to last long.
Not a good idea. I've had better ideas.
Have you started, like, carving the headstone yet?
Oh.
Might be a good idea. Let's take a look at the forces.
All right, so my forces, the Free Rasalhague Republic, we're coming in with a Thor Prime, fairly quick mech for a heavy. It's jump capable. Flak's not going to help me out a whole lot. Hits decently hard and has some good armor.
Solid mech.
Yeah. I like it pretty well. The Flak, I'm upset that that's not going to work because I had planned on that for VTOLs, but that's all right. Yeah. We got the Orion M. It's not super fast, but it hits hard, has a good range on it, and I can do indirect fire and LRMs. And that's going to really match up with my Wolverine really well. Because what I've done is for the LRMs, I've got heat seekers on those, and the Wolverine can drop 2 heat at medium range, which is going to be very helpful to me.
Yeah.
Once again, that's a jump-capable mech, because I love that. And my commanding officer coming in with the Blackhawk Nova, one of my favorite mechs.
Oh, I remember it from last time.
Yeah. He shows up a lot, 2 games in a row. This will be the 3rd, I guess. But he's... Once again, hits hard, a lot of jump, and it being a complete energy mech, it's going to help him not have any of the critical hit problems with ammo explosions.
Yeah.
Moving on to, my light lance, which coming in, what we got, a Vulcan.
Yeah, same one from the first video, the Vulcan.
Yeah. These are essentially copy-pasted from that one, because that's an entire, I think I've got a company task force for that.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. And he's pretty good, especially for a medium mech with as much speed as he has. He hits pretty hard and goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
The Cicada, once again, very fast mech. Spider, extremely fast. And the Jenner, mostly just a speed lance on that for good flanking maneuvers. We'll see how well they hold up.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so starting out today, we have the Raven 4LC. You recognize that from first time. I love it. It's a little electronic warfare vessel. Pretty mobile, decent damage. The Centurion also in that lance, again from the first match. A lot of my guys have C3 S units. There's no master in this list yet, but the 3rd lance in this company is what will bring the C3 capabilities. Next, the Catapult, C4C. I love it. It's got indirect fire 2, LRMs, which will be taking semi-guided to work in tandem with the Raven. And the Orion MC, which another mech that gives me MHQ. And it's just a heavy hitter. It's a little bit tailored to medium and short. But we have some long range, just a little bit of long range. Commando 2D, simple mech, fast, hits decently at short and medium. The Shadowhawk 2D2 has a weak jump, but it can deal damage in any range and does 3 at short and medium, which I really like. The Argus, one of the flagship mechs for the Federated Suns during the FedCom Civil War era. I really like it. Another indirect fire of 2. It does 4 at medium and long. Short of 3. It's also one of the Lance Commanders, so it's skill 3. And then the one that I'm really excited about, the Catapult K5, which forgoes the long range to just be a medium range brawler with similar armor to the Orion.
I noticed you've got a Mech HQ, the mobile headquarters on a whole lot of these.
Yeah.
And there's one with Recon. That's going to, between those two, it is going to give you a +2 bonus on your initiative. So
yeah.
That's going to stack the deck against me pretty hard on that one.
Yeah, I like doing the electronic warfare thing, even if it does sometimes come back to hit me in damage output. But we'll see.
All right, let's get to it. I guess we got initiative coming up. This will be turn number 1. We've deployed our forces either side of the field.
Yes, we've got the Rasalhague forces here. The Light Lance is going to trudge across this valley of death. We have the heavier lance back here, hidden among the trees and the rocks. Pan over to here. The Davian Lances are kind of just spread out across their back line, trying to make use of as much cover as they can. All right.
Ready to roll initiative?
Let's do it.
All right, remember you got that +2?
I do.
6 for me.
5 with my +2. Every time I feel like when I take the MHQ, it doesn't do anything. All right, well, we'll be right back with turn 1 movement after this.
Okay, so all of our forces have moved forward. My Light Lance is here in a zone of death, which I'm not super happy about. My heavier lance has moved forward, but no one's in danger. The only people that are in range right now are my Spider and Cicada. Cicada's really... Oh, the Vulcan?
Yeah.
Vulcan is as well.
The Vulcan is as well.
So one of them has cover that you can't use. What do you got over there?
So the lances over here just move forward, slowly but surely, trying to make the best use of cover that they can. The Orion could technically hit the Spider, but it's in range, but it would need a 13, which I can't roll on 2 dice, at least not until this one set is finished. But we will be able to hit the Vulcan here with the Argus, by the benefit of the Argus being the lance leader with a skill of 3 and the Argus standing right in the middle of the open. Still need a 10, though. So we're going to come over here and we're going to roll this dice. So on a 10, we hit... Nope. Just a 7.
Do you have anyone else that can shoot?
Nope. Everyone else is out of range or that'd be too difficult. So... initiative for turn 2?
Yep. Ooh, not good for me.
Oh, I will get the initiative this time. We'll be back with turn 2 in just a moment. All right. The battle lines move forward again. Catapult and the Argus. These two are conga lining over here. We have our heavies and the Centurion coming up, and the Shadowhawk on the flank. Here we've got the Thor. The Orion is sort of inching sideways through the crevice.
Silly looking.
Yeah. It's because of the arms, man.
Yeah.
He's just waving to everybody.
Technically, his arc, by the way, is that direction, despite his the way he's turned. Sideways.
And we've got battle armor coming up. Blackhawk, Wolverine, and the rest of the light mech gang. And this little guy all the way out here. We're going to shoot at him.
Hanging out in some woods.
Yep. TMM of 6, including those woods. So we're going to take a couple pot shots, see what we can do.
All right. My shot is first. I'm going to actually go ahead and have him shoot. It's at medium range. He could only hypothetically do 1 damage. He is shooting at your Orion, I believe.
Dun-dun.
He needs a 9 to hit. All right, let's see.
It's not that bad. Nope,
Nope.
not with that. So returning fire, medium range, skill 4, and is TMM of 6. I will need double 6s to hit him back. Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh, it's so close.
Wow.
Are you kidding? All right. Can I save that for my next attack roll, though?
Definitely not.
What?
All right, so my silly Orion hanging out here on the side is going to shoot indirect fire at your Orion. It's a really tough shot.
Some Greek on Greek action.
Looks like I need a 10 to hit on that one. No, nothing doing.
All right, the Argus is going to take a shot. It needs an 11 to hit this guy over here, the Cicada. Skill 3, range modifier is 2, and a 6 TMM. All right. Oh, it's 2 good rolls, but not good enough. All right. I think that's it for our shooting. Not everyone is in range, but we will do initiative for turn 3.
So
That's a
8.
draw because of my MHQ.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I knocked that over.
Oh,
That
come
was
on, I had 11.
That was an 11. All right. He gets the initiative coming up next. Yeah, it's about to be a bloodbath, I think.
I really hope so.
All right, so here's what it is, folks. Shadowhawk has jumped up here. It's got a line on the Orion. The summoner is going to be returning fire towards it. The catapult K5 is going to be shooting into the Nova. My Centurion has very bravely come out the front. He is getting shot by half of Will's units, I think.
Yeah, we're really unloading on that guy because he's out in the open and it's our best shot.
Yeah, and he's going to actually take a shot into the Orion, considering that the Orion is kind of hiding back there thinking it could get away with that.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping you would notice, and then you noticed.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Being all observant. The Orion into the Wolverine. In fact, just about everything on this flank is going to shoot into the Wolverine.
Yeah.
So
A lot of my guys are going over into his commando.
yeah, looking to melt what mechs we can this round. And then we got this little cheeky fellow over here.
Yeah, he's trying
hiding.
to sneak around the side, get that flank going. I wouldn't normally just say that out loud, but I think it's pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah, no, not much, under the hood there. Pretty.
So who do you want to shoot first?
Let's go ahead and do the Shadowhawk first.
All right, Shadowhawk is shooting at my Orion, correct?
Yes.
All right.
And needing a
Looks like a 9.
9. Sounds good. Hey!
That's a 9, all right.
That is a 9. I didn't declare the overheat like a silly... Oh, wait, it doesn't have any. Cool. So, variable damage. Needing 3s or better on these dice. That would be all 3 points of damage, sir.
All right. Luckily, he's got a pretty good amount of armor, so he's doing okay still.
But that makes me feel good for the first shot of the round.
Yeah, it's off. So Shadowhawk to Orion is taken care of.
Yes.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and have my Orion shoot. Where's his numbers? Orion to Centurion is going to be a 9.
Yep.
Do I have overheat? I do not. Hypothetically, I'm looking for 4 damage here. on a 9. Ugh, nothing.
Not this time.
Rats.
All right, I'm going to continue shooting at the Orion with the Centurion. So we'll do...
Let's see, Centurion to Orion's looking for a 7. He's one of
7.
your more talented pilots. Is that the case?
No, it's the TMM. You're not in any woods.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So over here there were intervening hexes, but over here, nothing.
Yeah.
2 guys shooting at each other out in the open. So needing a 7. Oh, it's a 6.
You were robbed.
That is true. I was. It's very sad. But I'm happy with the damage that we got on there, although I would have been mostly through his armor if that had hit.
Let me try getting my spider to the Centurion as well. I believe that's what I had planned.
Yep, that
that's
guy there.
Looking for a 9. Not a whole lot of damage I can do with him, but anything is helpful.
Nope.
Wow. All right.
Unfortunate. So we'll do the catapult into the Nova. I believe that's another 9.
Catapult. Which one?
Into the Nova.
Catapult to Nova's a 10. Is
Oh,
what I
a
have
10.
listed.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, that makes sense, though, because if, medium range, 4 plus skill 4. So, all right, a 10 on these 2 dice. We can do it. We believe. No, I saw it. It was, oh, no.
So that was Catapult to Nova. Let's go ahead and Spider already went. Let me shoot off with my Thor. Yeah, I'll do that. Thor
All
to
right.
Centurion is what I've got.
Yep.
He's looking for a 9. I am.
No.
Oh, man.
Man, he really did, put it all on the line standing out there, and
Well, I've still got more people shooting at him.
I'm sure it's not over yet.
Yeah.
So we'll keep moving this way with the Orion, and that's going into the Wolverine over here.
All right, Orion to Wolverine is a 10.
Yep, skill 4, range 2, TMO 4 needing a 10. No.
Wow, it's wild.
Yeah, it's going to get even more, I don't know.
Yeah, they're getting tougher and tougher as we go here, the shots. And we still haven't. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my Black Hawk to the Centurion. Do I want to overheat on this?
You haven't done any damage so far, and he does have 7 total points of damage that he could do.
Because I could drop a ton on
Can
him.
you?
Yeah, because he can overheat by 4. I could do 9 damage. I'm gonna overheat by. I'm gonna overheat by 2.
Overheat by 2.
Give
All
me 2
right.
extra damage.
Feeling dangerous.
I am. Where was my numbers on him? Black Hawk to Centurion's an 8.
All right. Been rolling a lot of 7s. Oh,
Yes!
and it worked.
It was worth it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He had almost survived. So what is that? 8 points of damage at medium range?
7. It'll be 7 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So get us 7 dice here to roll and see just how hurt he is. Oh,
not
3
too
2s
bad.
there. He actually survives with 1 pip of armor.
Wow, 4 damage.
That is incredible. Okay.
Really is.
Then I guess we will go with the Commando into the Wolverine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we'll just move down the line over here.
Did that not already happen?
No, I think it's...
Oh, there it is. Found it. 10.
10, all right. An 8. Not gonna work this time.
All right. Let me go Jenner to Commando. That's looking for a 9.
Yep.
Dice cam.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey!
Hey, it worked.
All right. Jenner, how much damage? Oh, he could have overheated too, but I didn't call it.
Yeah, no, I forgot to overheat with my Centurion, but he missed, so...
You can only overheat by 1 anyway, not a big deal.
Yeah.
I like the heavy dice for my damage dealers. Potential 2, just the 1.
Just the 1.
That's all right. Commando takes 1.
Yep. The Raven going into the Wolverine needing a 9.
Correct.
Correct. So Raven into the Wolverine. A 9, sir? Wow.
Ooh, snake eyes.
Man, this started out so promising and has gotten more and more bleak as we go on.
That was the Raven?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go Wolverine to Commando, looking for a 10. That's a tough shot. It's not even
Yep, not even close.
Yeah.
So the Argus going into the Wolverine needing
11.
an 11. Let's see if we can pull it out of the bag. Nope, not with an 8.
I'm going to go with my Vulcan to the Commando.
Commando.
Vulcan that's looking for a 10.
Nope, another 8.
Wow.
Okay, last but not least, the final shot will be my catapult into the Wolverine. Needs a 12. Can we start how we ended with some damage? No, we cannot. All right, well, we did get a little bit of damage over here on the Centurion. He's hurting. Some overheating here. Just a bunch of whiffing this whole side of the battlefield. Well, there is 1 damage on the Commando, so not that much.
I did a little bit to the Centurion, didn't I?
And, you were almost through his armor, and then the Orion did take a couple.
Yeah, he took a little bit.
We will be, let's do the initiative for this round, this next turn.
10.
10.
Ah. All right. Roll off.
Oh, I got a 10 to your 9.
Ah.
All right, so it will be the Federated Suns with the initiative coming up next. The carnage continues. Done a lot of shuffling around. Some fun stuff happening here. The spider. This summoner has decided to be bold.
Yeah. In order to get into the fight better, I need him moved forward, so he's taking a chance.
Yep, taking a chance. Living his best life. My Shadowhawk has hopped down. The spider's behind him. The Centurion has run out into this river to try and engage the Orion and the Black Hawk. Wolverine has also shifted forward to this one little hex of woods. That's where I was going, but that's fine. Catapult came forward. The Commando shuffled back here after taking that hit. Orion just moved forward. Raven shuffled to the side. Just a step to the left over here with the Vulcan.
That's a Vulcan, yeah.
And then my Argus just stepped forward to shoot over the ridge. And then we have these two fun kids standing right next to each other about to unload onto one another.
And also my super dangerous battle armor that has definitely been in the fight the whole time.
We can't forget them.
Well, they're elite.
Yeah, I know. They're really quite impressive how fast they've walked over here.
One day.
Jumped even, I think.
Yeah, they're jumping.
Yes.
At maximum.
Little hoppy murder bunnies coming to join us. So, all right. Will, I do believe that you're shooting first. What do you have to say?
Let's go Spider to Shadowhawk.
Ah, yes. Starting over here again.
It's actually a really tough shot. That movement modifier plus my jumping is putting me at a 10. Oh.
Nope.
I needed that too.
No luck
did.
there.
All right,
so the Orion the Shadowhawk is going to shoot into the Orion because it is regrettably standing out in the open yet again.
He tried to make it, but he did not.
We will remember him for that trying. So needing a 7.
Oh no.
That's an 8.
Variable damage. It might not be much.
It might not be, but don't hold your breath. So seeing that right there on the Shadowhawk, that's 3. 3 damage, 3 ups. Oh wow, only the 1.
Ooh.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I still got some armor on him.
I know.
He's still doing all right.
That's really quite infuriating, actually.
All right, Thor to Shadowhawk is pretty absurd. I need a 12 to hit that guy from here.
That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, maybe it will be.
Oh, this is not going to be a good round for me. Most of my guys can't hit anything.
It's going to be great, all right? So my catapult, this one here, is going to be going into the summoner, needing a 9. So, Will, good news.
Oh, jeez.
Will, it's a 10.
I see that.
Oh, and you know what? That's the K2 variant, which means that at medium range, it does 5 damage.
Who's shooting my guy?
The catapult.
To my Thor?
To the Thor.
Oh, no.
It's like Christmas. Oh, wow, for you. Only one went through?
Ah.
Man, I whiffed the damage roll on that. Okay.
Wow. Odds of that were pretty slim.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Orion to catapult. So it's going to be this guy here, firing on him. Now, if I do make contact, I'm looking at an 11. It's pretty tough, but he's in water, and we'll make a critical hit roll to see if we get a hull breach, which we will do none of.
No,
nothing happening there.
No, unfortunately. So the Centurion, because he's in a little bit of rough shape, is going to risk it for the biscuit, and he's going to overheat.
Okay.
He has an overheat of 1, so he will be doing potentially 4 damage to the Orion if he hits.
Ooh.
And to hit that Orion, he needs a 7.
That will wipe out my armor if you do 3 or more.
Well, here's to hoping.
Yeah.
That is a 7.
Is that what you needed?
That is what I needed. So, 4 pips of damage. Again, I am not going to curse on this video.
Flubbed.
Flubbed. There you go. That's nice and G-rated. So just 1. Again,
the Orion?
I think I've hit with 3 out of 4.
That was the Orion?
Yes, I've hit with 3 out of 4, and each one I have dealt only 1 damage. Your next shot, sir?
Wow. All right. I'm going to go Wolverine to Orion. So it's going to be this guy here to this guy here. For this one, I need a 9.
It's not bad.
No, could be worse. Doesn't matter.
Could be better. All right, so I'll go ahead and do the Orion here into the Black Hawk, needing an 8.
Wow.
Getting a 2. So that's convenient.
Next, I'm going Jenner to Orion.
All right.
He needs a 9 as well. I could hypothetically overheat by 1. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
9.
Yes, it was worth it.
That'll hit.
I mean, it might be worth it. We'll find out when I roll.
I was about to say.
Yeah, let's not jump the gun, I guess.
Right, I've been jumping the gun for a while.
So that's 3 damage potential.
Hey, just the 1. We're doing great with this variable damage nonsense. The Commando into Wolverine, it's like we always want to like do this so that it will like prolong the game, and now all of our hits are just like dissolving in the wind. So the Commando into the Wolverine needs an 11. No, that is expected though.
All right, I'm going to go Vulcan to the Argus. So my Vulcan over here, this guy's got partial cover. So I'm looking at a 10 to get this guy. Nothing.
Nope. So the Raven is going to go into the Black Hawk as well, kind of just bypassing these people with their high movement modifiers for the guy that is hurting. So needing a 9. Hey, that's a 9.
All right.
And
you're lighting me up a little bit here. It's pitter-pat, but it's...
Yeah, but, you know, it's like matches, so don't feel too bad. 2 damage. So, come on. Can I deal more than 1? Nope. Still can't. Still not going to curse as much as I want to.
All right, so my... potentially last guy. I haven't decided if I'm going to have the Nova rest or not. Probably am. But right now we're looking at Cicada to Catapult. And I only need a 7 for that.
Danger close mission, Mr. Will.
Come on.
Oh, that's actually very sad.
Oh,
I feel
robbed.
very bad about that. That's robbed. We're probably going to say some very unkind things after this camera stops rolling. But while we're still here, Argus into
My Vulcan?
the Vulcan needing a 9. Nope. No
Wow.
dice there. And I'm going to overheat that catapult into the cicada, needing a 9. And I got it.
Oh, no.
How unfortunate. But don't worry, because I'll probably only deal 1 point of damage still.
How much can you do?
4.
That's pretty rough.
It is pretty rough.
If you get all of it, it'll wipe out my armor.
All right, so dice. I spent good money on you. Well, that's at least 2.
Cool.
That makes me feel somewhat better. So we're going to put some heat tokens down, tally up some damage, and
How much did you overheat over there?
just 1. Yeah, I'll grab that. So he is overheating. And then I had 1 for the Centurion real quick.
And I guess we're going to roll initiative.
Yep,
Oh,
initiative.
you know what? You're actually in water. You do not end up taking
good.
that heat.
See, I knew I stood in that river for a reason. All right. That's equal.
All
This
right.
is my +2. And that'll get me the initiative again.
Not good for me. Not good at all.
All right, we'll be right back. Well, welcome back.
There's also a cat behind you. That's lovely.
Right.
Enjoy that. Okay, so my Thor jumped over here to try and get the angle, and the obvious happened, and now there's a rear arc shot on him. But the same thing has happened over here with the catapult and the spider. It's a little less scary because the spider just doesn't hit that hard. So Ryan is bold. He's going for
put
it.
on his prettiest frilly miniskirt and is looking very enticing on top of that plateau.
My Wolverine attempted to block back shots on these guys from his Centurion, who went the other direction and embarrassed me. Luckily, I got behind him with my Jenner, so I'll have a back shot on him.
I think I'm going to nickname that Centurion Roadrunner.
Raven's got a nice shot at my Jenner as well.
Yeah, he's just been...
Commandos, hoping no one notices him, and I don't think anyone did. Catapult has leapt behind my Vulcan.
To kind of just dissipate his heat for a turn.
And the Cicada and the Argus are dueling, which sounds like a terrible idea for my guy.
I mean, to be fair, there's not that big a difference, and they've done a really good job of tying up my 2 long-range units with their nonsense, so...
We do have, of course, my incredibly dangerous battle armor that is not in range to shoot anybody.
One day.
So I'm going to go first. I'm going to go Spider to Catapult. I'm looking for a 10 on this one. This is a point-blank shot to the back, looking for a 10.
Survey says...
No.
8. So, in the tradition of shooting people in the back, the Shadowhawk is going to go into the Summoner,
It's right here.
needing a 9. Ooh, baby.
That is pretty rough.
That
is
I've
rough.
been rolling pretty decently tonight, except on damage rolls. Why did I say that? Will, why did you let me say that before I rolled the damage?
For obvious reasons.
Why? It's a 66% chance. Yet another damage off the...
Was that 1 to my Thor?
Yes.
Now, did you account for the extra damage you get for shooting me in the behind?
I did not. Do I need to roll for that too?
Yeah, give it...
There we go.
All right. So Thor
2.
takes 2.
Doubled his damage output. Look at him go.
All right. My turn. Who's next? We got my Jenner is going to go for his back shot on the Centurion.
That makes sense.
He's got a ridiculous 12 because of his previous overheat. He's definitely not going to overheat this time.
No. No.
He should have just not shot. I don't know why I even had him shoot.
I think that you were excited. You really
Yeah.
wanted...
I saw that back shot and went for it.
You're like... No comment. Gonna let that one go. It's very difficult for us, by the way, to let all of these jokes go.
It's
very
true.
Very hard. Orion to the Orion. Needing a 9 because basically everything in my army needs a 9 right now. So, yeah, Orion to Orion. Didn't work.
All right.
How sad.
My go. Wolverine here, hanging out. It's going to pop at the Shadowhawk over there.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good shot for me. I've got to get an 8 or higher. Come on, give me something.
Oh.
I could have dumped 2 heat on you if that had hit, too.
I know that you could have. Do you declare the heat before or after?
Oh, no, neither one. I mean, it's just
whenever
automatic because it's the SRMs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's the SRMs. I'm sorry. I thought you meant overheat.
Oh, no.
Okay. So my catapult here.
It's probably a good idea to put the camera where it's supposed to go.
Maybe just a tad. Into the Orion, needing a 9. Because again, everything needs a 9, and I got a 3 again, twice in a row.
All right, we're going with my Nova hiding here in between the two guys to this bold Orion.
Be bold.
I am gonna be bold because I'm gonna triple overheat on this one.
You really love to do this. What do you need to hit? An 8?
6.
A 6. All right.
I want this shot.
It's not that bold, I guess.
Yeah, it's. So I'm going for 3 overheat, which will allow me to do a potential 8 damage this turn.
That is almost all of my remaining armor. That is all my remaining armor. So a 6. That'll do it.
Okay.
That will do it. So how much?
That is 8 damage.
8. Do you need
4,
help getting your
6.
dice?
And I'll go. Ooh, I like you and you. Not too shabby.
It looks like you dropped 2, so that's 6. That'll put him through all of his armor. He was quite enticing indeed. Not what we were hoping for.
Finally. Let me just add all these little heat markers to him now. He's going to be so ridiculously slow.
Hopefully I can capitalize on that because that Orion is hurt. Okay, so the Commando into the Jenner needing an 8. Wait, a 9. Because I've done that, and that. So yeah, he's next in line. So, Commando in the Jenner needing a 9. That'll hit.
All right.
Wow. Cool.
How much damage are we looking at?
Up to 2. And 1, yet again.
All right.
You know, I'm getting rid of the easy-to-read dice because the harder-to-read ones worked out better for me. Maybe it's because you don't have your glasses on.
Could be. All right, I'm going to go with my Orion to this bold Orion, see if I can finish him off.
Oh, that's right. You're still shooting at him.
I am.
That's unfortunate.
Up to 4 damage. I'm looking for 7s.
Yeah, that wasn't the best idea I've ever had. Oh.
Come on. Whew. All right, swing
He
and a
lives
miss.
to fight again.
That's insane. Who you got?
We're going to do the Centurion into the Wolverine needing an 8.
So that Centurion there.
Yes.
The Wolverine here.
That'll do it.
Wow.
That'll do 3 because I didn't overheat like a silly person. Don't know how he's still alive. So 3 potential damage. 2.
All right. To who?
Wolverine.
Wolverine, okay. And he takes his first damage of the game.
Yep.
Okay, this absurd shot, my Thor to the Orion.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, too.
Yeah, well, it's not really, because I need an 11 for it.
Oh, that's right. The jumping.
Yeah, it's really making things tough.
Oh, and so close, too. Any other shot, and that would have been...
Yeah.
That would have been it.
Tough stuff.
Yep, so the Raven into the Jenner, needing an 8.
Raven to Jenner.
No.
Right. I am left with a Cicada to the Argus over here. Trading shots. I could get this one with a 9 because we're in short range.
It's the second time this turn you have been 1 shy.
It is heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Absolutely heartbreaking.
I feel for you, man. And I think my last shot is the Argus into the Cicada.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, did you not shoot someone?
Yep, the catapult's not
All right,
shooting.
so let me take my Vulcan to your Raven then, so we can make it the proper
order.
Yeah, Vulcan
All right.
to Raven, in case you have some overheat you want to drop on me.
Okay.
But this will be a 12. It's kind of a non-issue anyway.
All right, so a 9 on the Argus to Cicada. Nope.
All right. I guess we're aiming for initiative for the next turn.
Did your Cicada need to shoot back at me?
I already did. I was looking for a 9 and missed.
All right, sounds good to me.
Roll off for initiative.
I will be going
Yeah.
with the initiative yet again.
Oh.
All right.
Next turn coming up.
Okay, folks. The slugfest is getting. I don't know if it's coming to an end, but it's certainly going to be a lot. So the Argus has decided that if you want to play close range games, it will participate. He's got some fire support from his catapult up on this giant hill. Cicada and the Vulcan have tried to move around to outflank, but it are just sort of toe-to-toe together right now. The Orion is stumbling backwards. He is retreating. He's trying to get off the board before he is destroyed. He has no armor left. This spider might have something to say about that. The Thor tried to get an angle on the catapult. They kind of just both jumped away from each other, and the Shadowhawk walked up the hill to provide some covering fire. And then we have this lovely cluster, primed for an artillery strike.
On the plus side, my battle armor's finally getting in on the action.
Yes.
And he's been nice enough not to shoot at them at all.
Yes, that's what we've decided. So yeah, everyone over here has shuffled around a little bit, and we're about to watch the sparks fly.
All right, my first shot, I guess, is the Cicada to Argus, needing a 9.
Yep, we're over here.
Hoping I got something. Nothing.
No. The Argus will go ahead and return fire. Well, actually, it'll be shooting at the Vulcan instead, needing an 8. Yes, a 9 will do it. Short range, it does 3 points of damage maximum, and it does 2.
Vulcan's going to return fire. He's looking for a 9.
Hey!
Yes.
The
All
Argus
right.
takes a hit.
About time. All right, up to 2 damage. Hopefully I'll get them both. That'd be really nice. I got
Just
1.
the 1.
That's okay.
So, my next shot will then be the catapult here into the Vulcan, needing, I have too many sheets of paper that I'm looking at, needing an 8. So let's see what we got. A 7 just barely will not do it.
All right. My Jenner to Centurion this time. I'm looking at 10s still because I've decided to not quit firing even though I overheated. Not going to do another round of overheat this turn. So I'm just looking for the 10. Come on.
No.
Ugh.
And
I knew I shouldn't have done it.
I got that wrong. I needed a 9 on that last roll.
Okay.
So I still missed, but I missed worse now. So the Raven is going to shoot at our lovely infantry. I'll give you a shot of that. I know it is quite cruel. Needing an 8 though.
Come on.
Getting a 5.
Yes!
They live to fight another day, Will.
Yes.
In the words of, what was that, Monty Python? I'm not dead yet.
I'm getting better. Alright, so my battle armor, the Night Sabers, are going to shoot at the Commando.
Yeah.
They're elite, so they're looking for a 6 on this one. And if I do it, I get to dump a heat on him as well.
Right? That'll be embarrassing.
Yes!
That'll do it.
Yes!
So he takes 1 damage and a heat, and that actually will put him at his armor. And they did get to do something, which is fun. Alright, so the Commando is going to be shooting at the Jenner, needing an 8. I'm going to move these dice of Wills real quick. Needing an 8. That'll do it at a 10. So he'll put potential 2 points of damage on. He will, of course, only hit with 1 because that's a thing.
Well, that's all the Jenner's armor.
Oh, wow. So we are certainly forcing some retreats. What's your next shot, Will?
My Nova is going to rest, so that's what he's up to now. So I'm going to just go ahead and mark that off.
All right. I'm going to do my Centurion into the Wolverine. Needing an 8. Getting a 9. Dealing a potential 3, I think. Yes. 3, potential 3 points of damage to the Wolverine. Of course, 1 yet again. Changing dice seems to have done nothing.
Alright, my Orion is going to shoot at the catapult over here.
Alright.
It's a pretty tough shot. I need a 10 for that.
No, unfortunately not. So, I think the rest of my guys are all going to shoot at the Orion, so we'll start with my Orion limping away, trying to pop off 1 lucky shot before he leaves. So, needing a 9. No.
Alright.
No, that will not work.
My Wolverine is going to shoot at the catapult. Where am I looking at here? Okay, yeah, Wolverine the catapult. Another tough shot.
Coming Wolverine to the catapult.
If I do this, I can dump 2 heat on you as well as the damage.
Alright.
Looking for 10.
No.
Come on.
1 shy.
Woo!
No, and I'm moving the scenery with my clumsiness. Catapult into the Orion. We're going to try to get this thing out of here, needing a 9. No.
Wow.
Yet again.
My Spider's going to take a shot over at your Orion as he's trying to exit the field, which is not a nice thing to do, but the Orion is still shooting at us. I need a 9 for that.
No. Last but not least, the Shadowhawk is going to go into the Orion. He is also needing a 9. Yes. Potential 3 points of damage. And we got 2.
Who's that hitting?
The Orion.
The Orion. Ooh, that'll cut his armor off.
Alright, so we've got to make some tactical decisions. We've taken a lot.
I still have a Thor to catapult.
Oh, I'm so
because
sorry.
I end up having 9 units on the field due to my armor.
Thor and a what?
My Thor to your catapult.
Oh, okay.
It's tough shot. Looking for a 12. It's not happening. Yeah.
No.
So
All right.
was pointless.
Hey, I mean, you never know. Boxcars happen. We've rolled like 6 double ones tonight, so
That's true.
double 6s are just as likely.
Give me initiative for once.
That's pretty good. Yep,
Yes.
you get the initiative. Let's see if this will turn the tide.
Oh, I need it. I need it really
Next.
bad.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We have had a little bit of a shift. The Vulcan has popped back here to shoot at the catapult. The Argus backed up to the wall, losing the initiative. Cicada came over here to try and pop my retreating Orion. We've kind of got a little bit of an encircling going on. Thor hopped around, so did the Nova. We got Catapult, Shadowhawk, and Centurion around here, and then the Raven and the Jenner back here. So, Will, I do believe I take the first shot this round.
Yeah.
And we're going to go with one of the harder shots first. We're going to go with the Argus into the Cicada. So, needing a 10. And getting it.
Ugh.
And that's medium range, which gives it 4 damage instead of 3. Only hitting with 2.
Cicada takes 2, correct?
Yep.
That's all his armor.
Alright, so...
No,
your
sir.
shot?
I didn't like it. Let's go Vulcan to catapult over here.
Alright.
Seems like the most reasonable shot for me. I need a 7 for that. It's not too shabby, and I'll be in rear arc for an extra damage.
Alright.
Yeah,
do
baby.
it. So, what is your damage?
That was my Vulcan. He's got 2 he can dump, so that'll be 1 extra for the 3. Come on, baby.
All 3.
3 damage.
Alright, putting a little bit of a dent in him. My next shot will be the catapult returning, or, well, not returning fire, but the catapult shooting at the Cicada. Needing an 11. Nope.
Alright. My Cicada is going to take a shot at that retreating commando with the heat on him.
Alright.
Because he's mean. I think it's an easier shot for me. Cicada commando is a 7.
Yep, that'll do it.
Alright. Things are looking Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. So, how much damage is that?
That was my Cicada, correct?
Yep.
So he can drop 3. It's in a rear arc, so that's 4.
Yeah, I don't have good news for that commando. Who also was the one that died last time?
Is he?
For those of you who
Poor guy.
remembered. Yeah, it's very sad.
No, wait. Cicada does 2, giving me 3.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
I call a rolling surface. I don't know what that is going to be. But if it's not in rolling surface, I don't count it.
Yeah, and that's 1 point of damage, though.
Is that internal?
That is the internal, so roll your crit.
This is our first critical roll of the night.
I know, considering how much damage has been passed around.
That's an instant kill.
What?
That's a kill pilot.
Finally rolled a double 6. You were complaining about it all night. Well, that commando is dead.
That's rough.
That is...
If it makes you feel better, that was my commander that took that shot.
I guess that
That's my
makes
top
me,
dog.
Right? That's, I guess, better than nothing. So, my next shot will be the... Okay, did that one. We're going to do the Orion here at the Nova.
Excuse me, that's that Lance commander. This is my unit commander that you're shooting at right now.
All right, so at the end, needing an 11. So use these metal dice out of here. 11. No.
All right. My spider's going to take a pot shot at your Orion.
All right.
Aiming for 9s on that one.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now.
I didn't think so.
So my Centurion is going to take a shot at your Orion, also needing 9s.
Not cool, dude.
Nope, I did not get it either.
All right, my Jetter's going to rest this round.
All right, so the Raven is going to shoot at the infantry, and the Raven is going to overheat.
Oh, come on!
Look, you killed the commando again. Stop being mean to him.
They've got names and families.
He's Jim, the commando. Commando Jim. Anyway, he's needing a 6.
Not anymore, he's not.
Yeah, that'll work.
How much
He's
damage?
commando dead. That's what he is now.
How much damage?
Rolling. Just the one. Just the one again.
I can't believe that. Okay. The battle armor will return fire. Looking for 6s. That'll be 1 damage and 1 heat if successful.
Yep.
Yes.
That'll do it. First damage the Lance Commander has taken. So the Shadowhawk is now going to go into the Orion. They were going to shoot at the Wolverine if the Orion was dead, but he just won't die. So we're going to go ahead and do it. So needing 10s. I think, wait. 3, 2 range, 4, 9. Okay, 9 for the Shadowhawk into the Orion. Never
Rolling
mind.
surface rules.
We're going to go get this dice here. That'll hit for a potential 3 points of damage. 2.
To who?
The Orion.
From who's the
Shadowhawk.
Shadowhawk. Okay, Orion takes 2.
Yes.
Roll for crit.
Rolling for crit. 11.
Wow, that was scary.
Engine hit.
Come on, he's already slow.
Well, now he's slower.
Oh, cool. He gets friggin' +1 heat and firing weapons. So he'll have that. Just lovely.
How much health does the Wolverine have left?
3 armor.
3 armor? Okay.
Let's go Nova to Shadowhawk. So that'll be here to here.
Alright. Needing...
Is that right? Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
10s, I believe. So let me see. 3, 4, 5. I jumped 6, 7. Range 8, 9.
Yeah, because he only gets the 2 against him.
Yeah, so hold on. I think I did this wrong earlier. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay, 9.
9, and I am going to overheat 1 because I don't take the actual heat in the water.
Yeah. No.
That's what I get for rolling to kill the other guy.
Right, alright, the catapult is going to go into the Orion, needing a 9 to finish it off. Please. 8! Why? Alright, that's all my shooting.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because the, what's not doing anything? There was one guy not... Oh, yeah, the commando's not doing anything. Although at this point, he might as well try to hit that 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, on an 11, he could hit the Orion.
Wasn't it my turn to go?
It was, so...
I mean, he's dead anyway. Might as well take care of it.
Nope, alright.
Because I got 3 more guys to go. I got.
What did we do out of order?
I don't know.
It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so please forgive us if you've made it this far in the video.
Orion to catapult is where I'm going now. Over here.
Yeah, I think I doubled up over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go, that only is going to be a 7.
That'll do it.
What's up, sir?
How much is that?
That was my Orion that shot.
Yeah. Was it 5?
It's 4 damage potential.
The catapult is undamaged, so... Yep, that's all 4, though.
Beautiful. I have a Wolverine to catapult.
All right.
That requires a 7 as well.
No.
Come on. It was an easy...
Not today.
Thor to Shadow.
Okay.
Thor to Shadow is pretty tough. 10s. Nothing.
All right.
All right.
So, with that, the Orion is still retreating. The Commando is dead.
Who won this?
I don't know. I think we're gonna call it a night, though. So we'll see in the wrap up, and we'll see how it went.
Guess we'll do victory points.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Okay, so that was quite a night.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
The victory points ended up being 81 in his favor, 15 for me. Not a good night. Even though I had the kill, it was his weakest mech.
Yeah, and I mean, if that had gone on another turn, we had a lot of damage that last turn, and it really would have come down to whoever had the initiative. So
yeah, my Orion was going down, your Orion was going down, almost guaranteed.
Yeah, no, and then most of my other mechs had taken some amount of damage. So
yeah. And I had so many guys in retreat. My battle armor was in retreat.
Yeah.
The Jenner was in retreat. Cicada was in retreat, and Orion.
Yeah, so it's a huge amount that was attempting to leave the field. So
I feel good that my battle armor survived. The Night Sabers.
Yes, despite my best efforts, they survived.
They were in retreat. Their armor was gone, but the structure was still there.
They were still the structure was still there. I'm really not a fan of the Commando. Both of the games I played with it has died. And it's great for taking up 17 points in my roster.
That's kind of how I feel about the Panther. That has happened to me in not in games we've played here, but in general, the Panther, I don't get near it anymore.
I don't know what the SRMs what am I even gonna put on those besides the heat dumping ones? And I know you do. You really enjoy giving me heat damage. There's a joke in there
somewhere.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, that's my favorite game so far, and I know we've probably said that each time, but
yeah, I would agree too. I think that it was a really good match, and I'm really looking forward to the next one, which
I don't know what we're gonna do. Got some ideas we're kicking around, but we're not committal on it yet.
Yeah, no. So you'll find out, 2 weeks after this. So stay tuned.